Good afternoon and welcome to the Other Page television program, brought to you by Triad Veterans League in collaboration with BNN Media. My name is Haywood Fennell. This program is sponsored by Triad Veterans League, and we are really in good shape today. We got a guest that, and some of her accomplishments, she has so many folks, and we're so happy to welcome.
Thank you so much.
Birdie.
Yes, it's a pleasure to be here.
Say your real name.
My name is Albertha Gethers.
Miss Gethers.
And I'm a cancer survivor, lung cancer survivor.
A lung cancer survivor?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Lung cancer survivor.
Okay.
And
what else have you survived?
Well, that's it so far.
The rigors of having lung cancer, I'm sure.
And I'm just...
Tell me a little bit about that, what you went through before you were healed, if you will.
Well, I really couldn't tell you about the lung cancer because it never bothered me because they caught it so early. I went right into surgery, you know.
When they caught it?
Yeah, I didn't wait around and worry about the next person and things like that. Then next thing I know, I was doing the biopsy, and the worst thing that I dealt with was the pain of having a surgery. But thank God I'm here to share my story.
Amen.
Share my story to the next person and the next person. If anyone get in this position, don't hold stuff back to yourself.
Right.
You have to talk to people. You have to tell them and explain your situation because you can't do this by yourself.
How long ago was that?
Only 2 years.
3 years?
2 years.
2 years, right? And you had it for how long before you discovered it?
Not long. It was just nodules they found in me. But I jumped right on it when I didn't want to be scared.
Right.
Like when they tell me something, I have to deal with it because I lost people in my family, didn't want to talk about the cancer and stuff. And what made me feel like I have to speak up because they're no longer here. And I don't want to experience that with no one.
Be silent.
You know, I don't want to be silent.
Right.
And anybody I know that have it, I'm an activist for getting people to come take the oncology tests and everything. But I'm just here. I'm not scared to do anything I want to do. Like if I know somebody has this problem, I'm going to go and talk to you, and I'm going to be your best friend.
Your life has changed, to
yes,
say the least.
tremendously. I mean, I wasn't a horrible person, but I never liked pain.
Who does?
Well, there's some people can deal with that pain.
Right.
I was scared of everything, but God just showed me a different way, and I learned to be more talkative and outgoing and meeting this person and telling them about, girl, you need to come on with me and take the test, at least know it before it's too late. Yeah. I jumped right on my situation.
Right.
And look at me, and I'm still helping people. I even got an award.
What kind of award did you get?
For the oncology, well, the activists.
For your work
yes, and I didn't even know I was doing that much.
In prevention.
I didn't know I was doing that much. I'm just little old Birdie.
Well, when I spoke with you earlier in the month, or was it last month, you were doing a presentation.
Yes.
What was that all about?
They surprised me, gave me an award.
They gave you an award?
Yeah, I got an award for the oncology program, for being an activist, getting all these people to come, women and men to take the test. And I could be in a supermarket. If I see you, I'm going to talk to you, tell you, come on, we got to do this, because nobody knows what's in their life or system.
Well, how, lung cancer is usually associated with smoking cigarettes.
Yes, I did that. I've done that.
Okay, so you smoked?
Yeah, when I was a teenager.
Okay.
Yeah, over 40, 50 years ago. I'm 72 now.
Well, I mean, we could talk about 72 because you don't look it. We
could
talk about that later. But tell me about when did you stop smoking?
Oh, it was years ago. But it just, whatever you did or whatever you did in your past, it always comes back to haunt you.
But then again, you don't have to be a smoker.
No, you don't. You don't. And when a lot of people don't understand that.
Right.
I didn't understood that until I got into this program with helping people and stuff. And people say, oh, did you smoke a lot? A lot of people just don't come from smoking. Babies are born with this. A lot of individuals born with this. No. I didn't.
And it
well,
comes up later on in life.
Yeah, but you know, I wasn't really a smoker. I ain't gonna say the name of the cigarette. You know, a few days, every day or something. But you know, thank God.
Chesterfields,
No, none of
Lucky
that.
Strikes.
Virginia Slims. But you know, you don't know. You just don't know. But you know, I felt I was gonna have a problem with my life later in life with something, but I never expect it would be that.
Why would you have those kind of premonitions, you think?
I don't know. My grandmother told me I see things before it happens, and I feel it.
Oh, that's your grandmother told you?
Yeah, and I'm the oldest grandchild.
Right.
So,
Folks,
right.
we got a beautiful lady here today talking about trials and tribulations of lung cancer and the survival that she put up. And she's our guest here today. Birdie's here today to talk about
And thanks for
her
having me.
situation. This program, again, is Triad Veterans League sponsored in collaboration with BNN, and we are really, really blessed to have you here.
Thank you.
Because a lot of people have symptoms and they don't step up to it.
No, they don't. That's
Right.
why I'm out here trying to get these people to come forward and get themselves checked out. You know, I
Did you
can't
provide
stop.
us your contact information? We want to put your contact information before we talk about the creation of this book that we're showing here.
I don't know. Somebody
There
might
it is.
have
There
it.
it is.
Oh,
There
that's
it is.
me?
Of course. Look at the camera. Isn't that your picture there? Huh?
Yeah,
Patient
that's
advocate?
me. Yeah, that's me.
Yeah. Okay. So now, how long ago did you start writing this informative?
It's been the last. Well, I'm a co-author. The writer.
Okay, all right.
The writer, you know, it's probably been over a year.
Who's the other author?
Donna Boyce.
Donna what?
Boyce. B-O-Y-C-E.
Y-C-E.
Boyce. Beautiful young lady. She has other books also.
Okay.
Yeah.
Regarding
Regarding
healing?
different things, yes, different subject. I stuck to what I know about.
Are you going to be in the area in other places besides our television program? In the next month or so we can let people know to look out for you and your message?
Well, I can't say right now where or when, but I'll let you know.
Okay, let me know so that we can put it up someplace so people can come to meet you, because I'm
That's
sure
fine.
they want to meet somebody that's strong.
Well, I'm supposed to have a book signing. When I get that date, I will let the world know.
Okay, all right.
I love people.
Well, we love you for coming in and
Thank
talking.
you. Anytime.
We're going to take a little break right quick and
Anytime.
bring in your assistant.
Thank you so much.
Okay, we'll be right back, folks. We're going to have another guest here to come in with Miss Birdie.
Thank you all.
Again, folks, with the Other Page television program, we have another guest, Miss Birdie's friend, colleague, if you will, and you are?
I'm Deepti. I'm one of the research coordinators for the study that Birdie did that ended up finding her lung cancer.
And what was your impression of the study when you were doing it?
So
Did you think you were doing something to help people, you know?
that was always the dream. So when we first started the study, our goal was to find one person who had lung cancer and help them catch it early. We didn't expect that person would be as amazing as Birdie, but she was the first person who did our study that we found had lung cancer. We're able to help them get it treated early, and
Yes, they
she's the
did.
best first person we could have ever asked for.
And what program was this that you're coming from?
It's a study at Mass General. It's still recruiting and enrolling people. So people come in as long as they've smoked at some time in their life and identify as either a black man or a black woman. They come in, they can get a CT scan, which is how you test for lung cancer. And then Dr. Yang will follow up the results of whatever that scan shows. And if it happens to find lung cancer, help treat it and help with every step of the way, just like she
Did you
did for
say
Birdie.
skin?
Scan.
And what role does skin play?
So it's a CT scan.
A scan.
Huh?
It's a CT scan.
You're saying scan?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying skin.
I'm
Because
keep
I was, I'm not surprised at the source of cancers because there's so many different
Yeah.
ones, And so I say, oh my goodness, lung cancer, skin detection, looking at that. But you're talking about scanning.
It's a CT scan because lung cancer doesn't have any symptoms until it gets really late, which is why we do the study and we do the scan so you can catch it early before there are any symptoms like Birdie, and then just cut it out. And now Birdie has no more cancer and probably will never get any more in the rest of her life.
You're saying that the scan is the grounds to do the work.
Yeah, that's how you find if you might have a nodule that could be cancer.
And are you in the community, or are you just, down at Mass General? Because I want my viewers to know how to get the tests.
Yeah. So we're in the community at different events that happen every week. Pretty much every weekend and a couple of days during the week, we're at different health fairs, different events.
Yeah.
But if you're interested in doing the study, we have a website where people can sign up, and then I can also give my phone number, and people can just call the phone number and get signed up.
Can you say what that is?
Yeah, my phone number is 603-930-3274. And if people just call the phone number, then we can get them signed up for the study. And it comes with a $100 gift card, too.
Yeah.
So you get the $100 gift card. That's not what the study's about, but it just helps people get to Mass
Right,
General because it
right.
can be a little bit far to get there.
I'm familiar with the work that you do at Mass General, as I'm a prostate survivor. As I mentioned earlier with Dr. Bradley, great man. Mass General will hook you up.
The best. Got the
But
best
I
doctor.
remember going there, and I remember, I didn't have any inhibitions or anything like that, right? But I said, man. But then when I saw other people with skin grafts and markings on the area that, was affected or infected,
Yeah.
I got a lot of gratitude. I really, really appreciate the work that you guys are doing.
Thank you so
And
much.
I'm glad you came here because that's what we're about. Sharing information to save lives.
Really appreciate you opening up this space to share this kind of
a
information.
lot of people,
And we can't
they
stop.
do treatment better than prevention.
Exactly.
I'm sure you run across that too.
Even more for lung cancer. So for breast cancer, most people know about a mammogram. Most
Yeah.
people get their mammograms. 80% of people who should get a mammogram get it. We hope it's 100%, but it's pretty good. Same for colonoscopies. A lot of people get their colonoscopies. 70% of people who should get their colonoscopy are getting it, but only about 20%. So 1 in 5 people who should get lung cancer screening are getting it. So that means 4 out of 5 people who should get lung cancer screening are just not doing it at all.
I'm really impressed by the fact that you created a document, a book, if you
Albertha.
will, to further share your experiences and
Thank you.
how some people might not have to have that experience.
But
How
I
did you feel
tried,
when
I
you
tried.
co-authored this piece?
Well, at first, I'm not going to tell you no story. I was
You're
like,
not going to tell me no story?
I didn't want to. I said, man, I feel like doing a book. I'm going to sleep. Then she kept saying, Birdie, you got to do this book. You do. Just something just came in my head one night, and I said, I got to do this. And after all the people that I recommend to go get this test, I just felt obligated. I just had to. And by losing a lot of people and stuff too, you just have to step out on faith and do what you have to do. Then I got a good team. I call them my team, even though I'm not a doctor or nurse or nothing like that.
Patient advocate.
Yeah, but I didn't even know I was that. I didn't even know I was getting so many people to come in until she said at the award ceremony, talking about, I'll be doing this and Birdie be calling me. She's at the grocery store. Here, take this number. Send calls, set up an appointment. That's what I do.
Okay, all right. that's
And
good.
nobody don't tell me no.
No.
No, not right away.
Well, certainly we're going to invite you back to
Anytime.
to share, you know, the advances and the progress that's being made, because I'm sure that, unlike yourself, you know, being very spirited, people have these anxieties, if that's the right word,
Yeah,
about
they do.
being diagnosed or identified as having lung cancer, you know, and they don't smoke.
But excuse me, when I was diagnosed with this, I might have cried for a second, then I said, nah, this ain't happening here. Next thing I know, we scheduled a surgery, and next thing I know, I was walking on the water.
Did you say surgery?
Yeah, I had surgery.
Okay, all right. That was a couple of years ago.
Yeah, a couple of years ago.
That's the good news about when you catch it early, like Birdie. And that's why, so screening is meant to catch it early. You can just get a surgery and then get the cancer out, and the cancer is gone and hopefully will never come back. So at 5 years after surgery, if it's at the earliest stage, over 95% of people are still living and thriving and dancing.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm still here fighting.
So there's no chemo, there's no
None.
treatment if you catch it early enough. You just get surgery, or you can get a laser kind of therapy, and you just get it all out, and then it's gone.
Folks, I want to say that this conversation is reminiscent of my being involved in the Veterans Research for Lung Cancer
Wow.
project, you know, co-designing a program for the purpose of getting veterans involved in, you know, because of cigarettes and being around cigarette smoke, you know, can affect your health. So I'm really proud of my work as a veteran and working with veterans around the importance of knowing what lung cancer really is about, and that it can be arrested if we get tested.
Like that.
You know, we want to just take a little break and show some images about our other programs for our viewing audience as well as our guests, and talk a little bit about what we do in the community as veterans.
That's beautiful.
Thank you for your work.
Okay.
But thank you for having us.
Oh, there's no problem.
And we're not stopping right here.
Here we are. Here we are.
Oh, okay. Oh.
One of our veterans' friends designed that.
It's beautiful.
That's pretty.
You know, so we try to educate people like you're trying to educate people around the importance of having knowledge of the health situations that we're having in our community. You know, a lot of people say Mass General, and they think about money and I can't go there. And, well, I didn't have
That's not true. That's not true.
I had a problem. And I'm sure while Birdie looks wealthy, she probably didn't have any money either.
Who,
for
me?
The services, yeah.
Oh. I'm not wealthy. I just want to keep doing what I'm doing.
I didn't say you were wealthy. I said you might look wealthy.
Oh, well, I look wealthy. This is one of my favorites, though. Whenever I need her, it's something I don't understand, she's there for me.
Hey, Birdie, how many of these books, where can you get them?
Tell them where can I get them. It's online.
There's a link to pre-order online.
Have you gotten rid of a lot to the schools? Do you know?
We're
working
working
on
on
it.
that right now
Okay,
as we
all right,
speak. And I
okay.
appreciate everybody to join us, get a book. And you learn a lot. And it make you feel good because Birdie wrote it. And there's a beautiful picture of me on the cover. And there's a picture of my aunt that passed away. I dedicated to her.
Okay.
You know.
We're going to show those a little later on.
That's fine.
You know, Tyree is here, as you know, and you've met him.
Yeah.
You know, he's our colleague, and he makes sure that we are showing what we need to show, because we don't want people to see you and forget you.
No, they're not going to forget me.
Because the work, the work that you guys are doing
Thank you.
is so important.
I appreciate that.
Appreciate your work. It's really
Yes.
incredible.
Yeah. We want to let people know that there are people down at Mass General that
Cares.
has a network,
That's right.
international network, because breast cancer is not just for America, it's worldwide.
All over the place.
Yeah.
You know, when I found out I had this, when I really found out, and really I was like in a closet. I thought cancer was just like around. Then I look when I'm watching these videos when Dr. Yang traveling. I said, this is a worldwide. He's been in states and countries I can't even pronounce.
Yeah.
And my picture's right behind him on the video.
Birdie's made some videos to teach everybody about what it's like to recover from lung cancer surgery and how quickly she got back to doing all of her activities to inspire people that if you get the surgery, it's not the end of the world. Like once you recover, you can be dancing, you can be up here on the radio.
Just take a lot of pain pill. That helped me.
Take a lot of what?
Medication, the pain.
You don't have that anymore.
No. Look at me, no pain.
Yeah.
Might have a little scars, but that don't even hurt. But since it's been only 2 years, it always takes the inside longer to heal than the outside, But I know that, so I can appreciate what I'm doing with my body.
I appreciate what you're doing.
Thank
you. Sharing the information that you're doing. The two of you, and you're stepping it up, and we have to do that, because people think that, I can't get it. Yes, you can get it. Yes, you can. You don't have to smoke.
No.
Lung cancer actually kills more women than breast cancer even. I didn't know that until a couple years ago.
I didn't know that either. And it's a lot of breast cancer.
Yeah, a lot. But
Where are you from?
I'm originally from New Hampshire, but I've been living in Boston for the last 8 years or so.
Oh, so would you consider yourself a Bostonian?
Starting to feel that way. When I go back to New Hampshire, it used to be like New Hampshire was home and here was where I live. Now it's kind of switched a little bit.
Yeah. And the attitude at Mass General, I was really impressed with the professionalism. Starting with coming in and signing your name, and they're telling you where to go.
Yeah.
It seems as though everybody there is synchronized to be helpful.
They are. I love them. There's so many students. Oh my God, I know students from in the pre-med field from all over the world. I've done Zoom calls for over how many people, kids?
Probably over 100.
More
and then
than
spoke
100.
at our summit, which had 300.
I'm happy.
Helping people makes you happy.
I'm happy.
Helping people makes anybody happy.
I'm happy.
That has gone through that needing help.
Yeah, I'm
Dr.
happy.
Yang and our team and I, we have this nonprofit that Birdie is a part of, the American Lung Cancer Screening Initiative. So we go out to all these outreach events with students, so like middle school students, high school students, college students.
High school students as well.
And Birdie comes and teaches. So she won her Patient Advocacy Award this year as a patient who does the best job of teaching the community about lung cancer.
Who decided that Miss Birdie will get an award? Where did that come from?
Our team voted on it. So our team voted among all of the advocates that we work with. We're really fortunate to work with probably 30 or 40 different patient
advocates.
advocates.
And what did you say when you were told?
Thank you. I asked but am I getting a new car?
Birdie.
I had to do the Oprah Winfrey thing. They said they got something for me. I said, it's a new car? They said, no, we're not telling you. I was trying to get the information, but it was beautiful. Then they even had my favorite dish at the restaurant. I'm looking, I said, duck. I want the duck. Everything was beautiful. And I had a standing ovation. That's what touched my heart.
Yes.
I had to say, I ain't not damping my eyes. I said, my lash is still on.
When you have an illness and you're able to recover and you thought that you wouldn't be able to. So I would imagine that was a relation for you.
Let me tell you something. Whenever you feel something ain't right, get it checked out. I tell people that all the time, don't I? Get it checked out. Don't be afraid. Stop.
Right.
Come on. I'm 72. I didn't expect to be here this long, but look at me.
Yeah, I'm looking at you.
I didn't mean it like that, but you know what I'm saying? Some people don't even look. I'm happy. I'm happy. Mm-hmm. I am happy, and I'm so happy I'm glad I came.
How long did it take you to write this book?
Well, it took how long did it take? About a year?
Probably a year.
About a year. Co-written.
Yeah, well, I think I said that it's co-written earlier. Yeah. So I may, slip up and don't.
That's okay. I'm going to keep you right.
All right. But let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How did you co-write with the other young lady involved?
I was laying in my bed. I wrote some words down, and then I couldn't stop writing on my tablet, not a real tablet like y'all use, a notebook with a pen, and I keep writing and writing, and I wrote stuff. Next thing, I was FaceTiming, texting this, sending that, and they go to book.
No, you talk with.
Yeah, I spoke to her too, but most of my writing came from my heart, laying in the bed, crying a little bit, thinking about my aunt, but I got it.
And why were you thinking about your aunt?
Because me and my aunt started this together. If I tell you everything, they won't buy the book.
Oh, no, you're not telling me
everything. No, my aunt started the process to take the test for the cancer with me. But I made it, but she passed away from something else, So I had to put her in my book, dedicated to her because we started the journey together. Right. But she didn't finish the fight.
Right, I got you now.
I'm still here.
Yes.
And that's what really made me get into writing, because I'm crying every night until I got that pen and paper and just kept writing. And next thing I know, she said, Birdie, your book is almost done.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how happy can I be?
I mean, for the fact that you were able to put together a team that understood the importance of healing you.
They understood.
And convincing you to participate in their program.
Yeah.
That was...
Well, I stayed from day one. This was my team. And Dr. Yang, anything I wanted, they made sure I had. Mm-hmm. But you know what? I'm never better than nobody else. I've seen some people be in the street with no jacket on. I'll take my coat off and give it to them because I know I got a closet full. She knows. They know. Yeah. Some come to my house, Birdie, you made all this food for us. Girl, stop and go in and eat what you want. Right. You love my mac and cheese. Yeah. Pineapple upside down cake, you name it. Sweet potato pies. They done had a little of everything.
And so that just builds the relationship.
Yeah.
And the determination to do what you guys have been doing, which is gathering information and helping people to understand that change is possible for better health.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
And Dr. Yang said he's sorry he couldn't be here today, but I got this one. But you will meet him personally because I'm going to make sure.
Okay.
Okay.
You're going to bring him back?
Of course I will.
He would love to be
certainly
here.
Looking forward to
he wanted to be here today, but he had surgery and stuff. But when I asked him, he always tried to come out and be there for me.
It's important to disseminate this kind of information because it's parallel with hope, And when Tyree told me about you, I thought that you should be here, Birdie.
Thank you.
And then you said you had a student that you would bring. You could have brought the whole place if you wanted to. Not to say that we have room for all of you guys.
I mean, they would show up, though. They would show up.
Our team loves Birdie.
Yeah. Even I did a fashion show. Dr. Yang, this one came and the other one came. They had a ball. We was right on top of that.
After midnight. Huh? It ended after midnight.
Oh, I don't know, but y'all was dancing, having a good time. Yeah, I did the fashion show.
This is the team that did the research that does
everything.
The
anything I want to know, I'll call. They get right on it for me, and they'll do the same for you and anybody else. But I just got a little more.
Let me ask you a question. Have you reached out to the different churches in our community?
Of course I have. I went to Greater Love. That's my cousin's church, Pastor Dickerson. Yeah, that's my family. Okay. His wife is my family. And I told them about the cancer. I haven't been to Charles Street yet, but that is my home church. But listen, I just haven't been to church in a while. But when I'm ready to go, I know where to go. But God is everywhere, but they know who I am,
Not so much you, the information I'm talking about being disseminated now. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about getting that information.
We can go together.
And show these people.
Well, I can do that. We can do that. I can do definitely. Look at nobody.
I know Reverend Dickerson, and I know
Pastor Groover.
Yeah, I know. I work with his daughter.
Yeah, Pastor Groover knows me very well. She might know my mom.
And that's the spot where we need to be.
I know.
We need to be there because those are churches that have a lot of women.
I know.
I don't need to tell you where to go.
I know.
Know what to do.
I know.
But I want you to do it.
I'm going to do it.
Okay.
But I can't deal with this heat. It's just too hot. I can't do this heat.
We'll be there.
It's in my car's in the shop, the air condition. I can't take the heat. But I will be. I came here today, though, in an Uber. But I had to come because it's something I had to talk about and want to talk about and say. And you listened. And I'm still learning some things, too.
Yeah.
They're teaching me all the time. All the students, they see me, they know who I am. And, you know, to get a standing ovation,
You made a big impression.
Oh, man, from day one. They love my sweet potato pie. I ain't going to talk about it no more. But they love that.
How could you bring up a sweet potato pie?
It just came to my head.
Do you realize who you telling that to? One of the best sweet potato pie eaters in the world.
Well, you don't start telling November when it's chillier. It's too hot now for that.
It's a really good
But
sweet potato
I'll
pie.
surprise you, though.
Let me kind of switch off right quick here
Okay.
for our viewing audience. Folks,
Diane's
this
a good
is
time.
the
You
Other
having a great
Page
time?
television program brought to you by Triad Veterans League. And what I want to remind you is that we are a veterans organization. We advocate in strong manners and different programs that are involved with our culture and appreciation of that culture. On November the 5th at the Strand Theater, starting at 5 p.m., we will do Beyond the Uniform. Beyond the Uniform is an event that we've created to bring in the veterans that are in the community doing the services to help our young people. We have theater programs, we have literacy programs, we have motivational programs, and it's all based on the experiences and education of veterans. We need more veterans involved in these type of programs that we're involved in, because our community needs us, and veterans are an overlooked and underused community resource. I spent 6 years in the United States Army. I am a playwright. You see our poster right there for November the 5th, 2026 event. Now, what you're looking at is our calendar that was commissioned by Triad Veterans League, and we are involved in creating a United States commemorated stamp series with the help of United States Congressman Jim McGovern and others, including Ed Flynn, who is a retired United States Navy man. You know, and our job is to empower our veterans, because they're saying that we didn't do this and we didn't do that, but we have been fighting for the freedom of the United States of America since the American Revolution.
Wow.
And we went all the way up. There
That's
we are,
beautiful.
the ladies. They're the ladies.
That's beautiful. That's a
You know, we
stamp.
want to acknowledge our female veterans.
That's beautiful.
You know, they were early on, before they got the uniform, in some situations were what they call camp followers. You know, and they just spying for our service people. So we want to get this event in your calendar for November the 5th at the Strand Theater on Columbia Road.
I know it's
We will have the art exhibit. There you see the American Revolution.
Oh, wow.
Because they didn't want to give us the guns. They wanted us to work in the kitchens and everything, but found out when they gave the guns to us that we fought so hard that the British offered to take them back and give them freedom in Canada, and some went. And that's how Halifax got started.
Oh, okay.
You know, so we are about education, because education is, as seen earlier, a weapon for change.
Okay.
And I want to thank Tyree for creating this
That's beautiful.
sign, this logo. He's been very helpful. Tyree's been very, very helpful, folks, in creating our YouTube page, talking about our theater program. This is dedicated to, as you can see, the Canadian symbol there, our going to Canada, the fighting no longer for the United States, but living as free people. And all the people that were involved in the American Revolution and forward were not slaves. They were freed men involved as far as way back as Lexington, Massachusetts, in the American Revolution.
Okay.
As I said earlier, I served 6 years in the United States Army, honorably
Anyone can come to
discharged.
the thing?
We want you to come and see us.
Anyone can show up to the
Oh
Square
yeah,
Theater?
of course. These are the young people that created the exhibit. Look at them now. They all grown now.
Wow.
They painted those?
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's up at the American Legion Post on Blue Hill Avenue. You know, but they created this. They created those images, and we are now talking about creating a United States commemorative stamp series from this.
Yeah.
You know, and we'll include your information, the work that you're doing.
Okay.
And not only in our television program, but also in our radio program.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for
as well
doing
as
that.
Tyree's. So
Thank
I'm
you.
sure he'll consider, you know, putting your information so that people will know about the work that you're doing and how to get in contact. See, we got to make sure people know how to get in touch with you.
We want everyone to get the information and to get
so
screened.
whatever you're doing, make sure that you get it back to us.
Okay.
And we can just plug it in.
We have a flyer with a phone number.
Yeah.
Would love the study is still having people sign up.
Right.
Anyone can just come in the door and get the
Yeah, we
screening.
got to get our website back up. But what we're doing now is, with the help of Tyree, is his program.
Right.
And him creating posters.
That's
Wow.
nice.
We do have a team of veterans that work with us with our theater program. We have a theater program called
My
the Oscar
granddaddy
Michelle
was a veteran.
Family Theater Program Company, and our performances are done based on my plays. I've written 12 plays, and we performed 4 of them on stage. You know, and our cast, some of them have been with us 20 years.
Wow.
You know, and we have a young lady that just graduated from Emerson College, and she just wrote her first CD
Wow.
by the name of Sky Forts. And we have some very talented people.
I
Some of
believe
them
it.
will be there on November the 5th to sing, to dance. You know, we use the principle of collaboration to do what we do. So if you come in, bring some of your information.
Yeah.
Okay. I
We'll
will.
definitely
You
be
said
there.
for November the.
5th.
5.
Okay, I'll get information. I'll show
We'll
up.
come as a big group.
Yeah, we can do
wanna
that.
Make sure, we want to make sure that we keep this growing and going.
I can bring the staff.
Really
You know, I know, Birdie, I know you know a lot of people.
A lot. It seems like they don't know me sometimes, but I'm here.
Yeah.
They'll come through.
They'll come and be appreciated because of what you're doing.
I thank you for that.
Yeah, it's very important. And you did a book too, come on. You didn't have no book in mind 3 years ago. I said 3 years ago. Huh?
Nah, I was working on myself.
Yeah.
Walking around Boston Harbor. So, trying to exercise. What Dr. Yang said, I got right up and started exercising, doing things. One day I got up, I felt like a brand new person. I said, I'm not
You
gonna.
were a brand new person.
Yeah, I was. I said, I'm not gonna drive or nothing. I'm gonna take my time and walk
Look,
the
see
walk.
there? You just missed your picture.
I'm gonna take my time and.
See there? Look.
Oh yeah, that's me. She look okay for an old broad, huh?
Don't say that.
I know, this is no sense of humor. I look okay, I
You
think.
look good.
Thank you.
You know black don't crack.
One time I told
You know black don't crack. Stop playing.
my mama's baby.
Yeah. Do you have sisters and brothers?
Yeah, yes, but my grandmother raised me. So,
My grandmother raised part of me.
yeah, mama was my grandmama. I'm the oldest grandchild out of 105, you know.
105?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I know certain things I ain't tell you yet.
Did you talk to her about? Did you talk to her about your book?
My grandma, who?
Your grandmother.
My grandmother been gone for years.
Who's the 105 about?
The grandkids.
Oh, okay.
I'm the oldest out of all of them, and they all still respect me. And we just lost one a couple of weeks ago, you know, but they're not going to bring the body here. He's going to be in Baltimore. But if I could get there, I sure would like to be there. But things happen, you just can't make a move, you know.
Hey, make sure that you send me your follow-up information.
Absolutely.
We want to make the other page television a part of what you're doing.
Okay.
You know, it's very
You can do
important.
that for me, right?
Yeah.
She takes care of all this stuff.
It's very important. You know, we do more than just talk about what we do. We talk about what others are
Really
doing
appreciate
to
that.
keep the community safe and healthy. And healthy, you know.
It's really amazing work.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that. And we're also looking forward to people coming out and beginning to read about Coota and the Magic Quilt. As a matter of fact, Coota and the Magic Quilt is my first book that I've written, and it's about a little boy 11 years old from Roxbury that wants to be a rap star. And he goes down south and he learns about Harriet Tubman and the Underground Railroad through his new friendship with a blind girl. You know, and we are working now to try to get talent involved that understand art, graphic art, A1, not too much A1, but we got to use it, you know, to create an animated movie project. You can see some of the sketches of the young men. They're going to be part of the Coota program. We also, folks, have a movie trailer, develop a movie trailer for this. It's amazing how God works when He works for you, only when you ask for Him to help you.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, looking at my life and things, I remember 30 years ago, I was in a VA hospital, and I was in a detox program, working to remove heroin from my body. There we go. There's our trailer. There's our trailer.
If you were young, free to dream, free to learn,
What have you learned from the quilts I sent?
It's the grandmother.
to read,
It's the
to
blind
love, the whole world is yours. And suddenly, everything changes. You're running for your life. Freedom is all you think about. Then you realize freedom ain't free.
So, folks, you know, if our children cannot read, they cannot compete. They cannot compete, they're going to cheat. Take on behavioral traits that are negative and end up being young thugs. We're trying to teach the importance of understanding that reading starts at home. All educational efforts and strategies to learn start in the home, not in the schools.
Okay.
You know, and so saying, Triad Veterans League is really, really grateful to have the blessings that we have to being able to bring people together to teach our children the importance of knowing who you are.
Right.
You know, and you're coming in today and us sharing with each other, you know, that adds to the thread of the fiber for strength. You know, I talk to people when I go into the prisons. You know, this will be a part of my conversation.
Right.
You know, having you here.
Thank you.
You know, I don't go into prison telling them I wrote a book or this. No, I don't do that. I go into prisons and I say, I went to the store and I bought toilet paper and 4 rolls cost $4 and some change. And they looking at me, right? They looking. I'm not talking about what I do. And I says, you guys look great. You got your hair twisted up and you got your weight back and you know,
Right, right.
but you're leaking. I says, you got to ask for toilet paper. You got to stand for the count. And if they don't give you no toilet paper, they'll be brown all around. You see what I'm saying? So if you're thinking about coming back out into the streets and doing the things that got you in here, then you better talk to the sheriff because you need to try to understand that you need some more time. You need to know about your health. They don't give physicals when you're coming out of prison.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
We do not think about that when we're coming out of jail or incarceration. But we have to begin to think about those kind of things. You know, so whatever you do, you know, let us know
Right.
and let us be a part of what you do.
I'm never going to forget that. I sure will.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because, you know,
I
hey,
need the avenue, and
I
you're
do television. I say, I got a TV show, you know. And some of them say, yeah, I've seen it, I've seen it. I say, you know, we have people from Mass General coming in talking about cancer. Huh? And so that gives them something to think about. As an ex-offender myself, able to turn my life around and not brag about it, but
Right.
just talk about it. You see? It's a chance. Everybody won't be able to do what I do, but everybody will understand that it's possible to change your life and do some things for your community,
All right.
like you're doing.
Like you're doing.
Folks, this has been a really great afternoon. I'm telling you, we got these two ladies here and me. You know, we want you to understand that with God, everything is possible.
That's it.
You know, we got two ladies that came from downtown, because you know Mass General is downtown. Huh? And they're coming up in our community and being from our community and telling the truth about things that can happen
That's right.
to improve their health.
I appreciate
Get tested.
Yes, I appreciate you all letting us be here with you, because I'm never going to stop what I'm doing. If you need any
No,
help,
you can't stop.
no, I can't stop.
No,
Too far gone, too deep,
Yeah, yeah.
you know.
And you're doing it without winning a car.
But
Yes,
I
indeed.
just love people more now. But I always care about people, you know.
You know a lot of people, too.
Yes, I do.
You know, half of Boston.
Yeah. Right. We
She
want-
says that to me all the time. Birdie, how you know so many people? She'll say to me, how many people you going to bring? About 8? I look at her, 8.
80.
Eight people. She knows. No.
We want to invite you to look at our webpage for our television, for our theater program.
And I want to join you
We're
for
gonna
the
be there.
November thing at the
On November
Scran.
5, right.
I got to get that
We
written down.
want to invite you
I would love to be
to
there.
bring us,
You wanna come?
or bring your clients to one of our performances, you know, so they can hear opera, spirituals,
Yeah, I like that.
gospel,
Sounds
with our
incredible.
program called Giving It Back Black.
I
Everything
might.
that we do or try to do is based on our history, so that people can learn, not just be entertained, but be educated.
Yeah, I would love
Love
to
to
join.
bring all of our students too.
Yeah, we can have a great time.
Yeah, we want.
Because if
we
said
want you to see what collaboration is. I'm sure you already know. You got to have that.
if she says she gonna bring the students, we're coming.
Yeah,
Be good
well, you
for
know,
everyone to learn.
just go, the Oscar Michaud Family Theater Program Company, and see the work that we've been able to do. We'll give you that before you leave so that you
Yeah.
can see it. But we want to be about helping each other.
I would love that.
Folks, you don't know, you know, like, that cancer thing is terrible.
Yeah.
And here you come in here, and you know I got to talk about it because I'm a survivor too. You know, and I'm grateful. I didn't know that when I was going to be going down to Mass General for treatment that I was going to meet y'all. But like I said, the people that I met down there, the people that served me, all levels, decent.
Very nice.
And they were from everywhere. All countries.
That's right. That's
all,
right.
all states, all cities, living in Boston. Because when you get down there, where y'all down there in that area,
Yeah. All kind.
you know there ain't nothing normal about down there.
They know my favorite candy too when I was sick.
Well,
Got-
Hershey,
The turtles?
Turtles. They know turtle. You ever see that turtle? They
Turtles?
yeah, with the pecan.
turtles?
Yeah, turtles. You don't know what a turtle is?
No, but I'll tell
I
you
didn't
this
know
here.
until you told me. Either.
I'll tell you this here. In our book, Coota and the Magic Quilt,
Okay.
I did a presentation in New York and Jamaica.
Wow.
And the kids had read the book and researched the book. And the term Coota, C-O-O-T-A, is an African dialect that means turtle.
Really?
Yeah. So a friend of mine who creates these dolls, right, created me a turtle and a couple of other symbols. and the turtle's name is Maxwell. And then we have a Latino monkey that reads, and then we have a rooster called Early Bird.
Okay.
Time to read. No reflection on people that speak Latin.
Right,
when
right.
I said the monkey, you know. Mm-hmm. But we want people to be aware of how we can help each other. One time, if you talked to a person and told them that you had breast cancer or any kind of cancer, they didn't want to talk to you.
I know. I've seen. Well, I didn't have that problem, but you're right. I've seen that done.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of people don't want to tell nobody they got it.
Yeah, right.
But you're just dying and lonely, being
Yeah,
lonely.
yeah.
Because my cousin was like that.
Yeah.
And I went there. I went to Zapato's, bought her some socks. I said, "Girl, get up. Can't move." I said, "Put the socks on her feet." So what's wrong? Until she told me. And, you know, we didn't cry. We just hugged each other, and I put the socks on her feet, put her little shoes, and the T-shirt. You know, Zapato's used to have everything. But that's what I do now. I buy socks and put it on people when they're cold.
Yeah.
You know, especially my family. Why you got all these socks? Cause
Yeah, I mean, you know, like people do that. You know, they frown on you because you're sick.
It's the truth.
You
I've
have a type of
experienced
sickness.
that. I've really experienced that. I was with a relative of mine every day. Didn't know she had that until I got a call one night. Oh, she's gone. It was a storm and I couldn't get there. And the next thing I know, she's dead. Man, I lost my mind a little bit. That's why I said I would never, ever keep that to myself.
Yeah, because
That's why.
you know, people be like this right here. You say,
Nah, I ain't doing that.
no, I'm not saying.
Yeah,
I'm
I
saying
know.
that
I know what you mean.
my experience. I'm speaking
Yeah,
of my
but you're
experience.
telling the truth, though.
How people will shun you.
Yes, they used to.
They used to.
Yeah,
So
they used
sad.
to.
They don't do as much as they
No.
did before because so many people getting breast cancer.
And
Getting lung
cancer,
cancer.
yeah.
And they say, I never smoke. Well, you're around people that smoke.
I ain't hiding anything.
I'm so glad you were able to come in here and share that message. The
Thank
two
you
of
so much.
You know,
Thank
we're
you for
looking
having
forward
us.
to you, to being able to come back and
I
share a
will, I
little
will.
more and keep us updated
I will.
on what's going on because who knows? There might be a cure because that's what ultimately you're working for.
And when you catch it early enough, there almost is a cure. Like the surgery is very similar to a cure.
Catching it early,
I'll never turn my back on these people, Dr. Yang and the
there's a reason.
staff.
There's a reason. You know, God don't make no mistakes, you know.
I'm here.
Yeah. We got you here.
Yeah.
We're so glad that you were here. Don't forget, November 5, everybody, Triad Veterans
We're
League.
going to be there.
Beyond the uniform. We want to thank our ladies again. Miss
Thank
Birdie.
you. Thank you.
And
Deepti.
DP.
thank you. Everybody, God bless you.
Thank
Stay
you.
out the heat.
You already know.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Should we get up
Thank
now?
you.